Welcome to Guns, Guns, Gear, and Guns with Gary Gunderson. I am Gary Gunderson. Today we are going to field strip a Dreyse 1907 in 32 ACP for cleaning and inspection purposes. These are kind of strange little pistols being early on in semi-autos. It doesn't have a slide per se, but a sliding mechanism and a cocking indicator, heel release magazine, safety, but that's not really important for field stripping it. You do need an exterior tool. Now, you can use a screwdriver, which I will demonstrate, but also there are spent casings that fit. I've also purchased a 3/8 inch coupling, which will do the job as well, because you have to push in on this bushing. This interior ring is the barrel, and then you have the outer frame. And this bushing is what you have to push in to disassemble the pistol. As you can see, the 3/8 coupling fits perfectly there. So that's an easy $2-3 piece that you can get to accomplish this. Like I said, heel release magazine. You don't actually need to remove the magazine to take apart this pistol. Just pausing for a second to say this should be in the fired position, so make sure the cocking indicator indicates it's not cocked before disassembly. To begin, you have this knurled piece on the rear, and with the pistol facing the left like this, you just press in to the right, which allows the entire front end to tip up. This, when I first got it, was a little stuck, so it has to be something clean. You also see how it helps hold in place on the pistol. But once you get it clean, it should be able to come open pretty easily. You can also take out this screw, but it doesn't really get you any extra access for cleaning, and you don't really need to do it to see any parts, but it's something else you can easily remove. Now, I'll go ahead and show you how to do this with a screwdriver first, because it's probably what you're going to have on hand. Not ideal, like I said, because you're pushing in and there's going to be a lot of spring pressure, so it may fling out this bushing if you're not careful, since you're pushing more on the top, which is going to push the spring back. And all you need to do is push it in a little bit, and then this top piece that was sliding out and slides out the back can start to pivot up. So I'll try to show this as best I can. Also, screwdrivers can start to scratch it, so it's also not ideal. So I've got pushed in some, and it started to open up, as you can see. So I got pushed in a little more, and now it's completely free. I've kind of caught it with my thumb so it does not twist up. But let's do that again with the bushing, just to demonstrate that as well. And then we'll come back to this point. Okay, so same thing, bushing. I'm going to try to keep it on camera as much as possible. Steady, push in, and it lifts up. Again, it is under a fair bit of pressure when it comes out. And to get this piece out, it works best to slide it back all the way, then tip up. And what you saw fall out was this extractor piece, which is just kept in place due to the fact that it's in the frame of the pistol. So when it comes out, it will simply fall out easily, which is what it is supposed to do. So that's really it as far as field stripping goes. It's not that complicated. It's definitely awkward, not ideal, not how you would design a pistol today, that's for sure. Needing exterior tools, being awkward. They were working around Browning patents at the time, so they could not just copy a slide. But that lets you get in there, clean everything you need. The barrel is fixed, which does make it difficult to clean around given how it sits in this frame. And you can see on this piece how the bushing interacts, and you have to get back this far to slide it in, and it's held in place. The bushing is made with the ring at the front to contain the spring, and so that's what you're going to be pushing against as you reassemble. So, reassembly, usually easier to do it facing the right, just because then you can stick your extractor in, not have to hold it in place or worry. Like I said, it works best if you kind of take it all the way to the back, then put the clam shell down, kind of. And you're going to have to leave enough space so this bushing can fit in, because I've tried to assemble it before, and if it's already kind of at this point, you don't have enough room to fit that bushing in. So kind of start pushing it back, hold that up, and I almost think it's actually a little bit easier, even though you're pressing on this round end at the top, to push it in to finish reassembly and slam it shut. And that's all there is to it. Awkward, not ideal, but it is not too difficult once you get the hang of it. It's definitely awkward fighting the spring pressure with this bushing, but other than that, fairly easy to do as long as you have some sort of good exterior tool to assist, or at least you're aware of that spring pressure as you go. So that's all I have for today. Just a quick video. I'm going to have more videos on the Dreyse about history. This is the 6th model, things like that, as well as some shooting and other things. I have other old pistol videos, other field strips. If you found this video interesting or entertaining, or you like it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with others, as it will help the channel grow. I also have a Patreon where you can support me as well. Any little bit helps. I understand if you can't. That's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But that's Dreyse 1907. So, thanks for watching.